Welcome to Fein Dining. I'm Jen.
And I'm Drew. Today we're going to try something new and let you know whether the dining is fine or should be left behind. So what's on the menu?
Today we have a snack.
A snack.
From Trader Joe's.
All right.
The organic elote corn chip dippers.
Oh.
It says with a Mexican-style street corn flavored seasoning.
Sounds like it has potential.
So yeah. In case you weren't sure what elote is.
What is elote?
You know how when you're watching those food channels and they're doing like the street food?
Yeah.
This elote corn is when you see the people with the corn on the stick and it has like looking like some kind of creamy something on it.
Yeah.
That's elote.
Yeah.
What the creamy something on it is that it's made on the cob and it's slathered with mayo. Then seasoned with chili powder and lime, and sprinkled all over with salty cotija cheese. That's what the little cheesy looking stuff on there is.
It's always very pretty looking, but we actually haven't had actual
authentic
right. Elote street corn yet, just because it has all good words, but the slathered with mayo could go either way, and you don't want to be there on a hot day eating a big stick of corn on the cob and then dripping down the mayo, and what if it turns, and it's kind of scary, but in chip form seems like all those fears could be taken away.
True. But I think we should eat it one day.
I definitely
if ever given the chance, because supposedly it's delicious.
Supposedly, but if we loathe these chips, then maybe not.
That's true. Okay, so these were $2.29 for a 9.75 ounce bag. Pretty decent.
Perfectly reasonable.
Yes. Pretty decent price, pretty decent size bag. And they look very hearty, don't you think?
They do. They look like a thick chip.
Yes. They look like a chip to be reckoned with.
You don't want to mess with the elote.
Okay. So you want to dig right in?
I do.
Okay. I don't even know which one to get. I'll just take this little one, I guess. Okay, so it has a nice sprinkling of whatever the seasoning is on there. You can see it's pretty heavily dusted.
Yes, I respect that they're very heavily dusted, and that bodes well, except if the dust is no good, and then it bodes very, very bad.
True. Give it a sniff. Give it the sniff test.
It smells like a corn chip.
Yeah.
Kind of like more, maybe I'm getting from the organic blah blah, but it smells kind of authentic-y more than a
does.
Frito.
It smells more corny
like
than a Frito.
Right.
Yes. and you can smell seasoning of some kind.
Yes.
That smells vaguely Tex-Mex-ish.
Yes.
Okay, so let's give it a try.
Let's do this.
I'm just going to eat a whole thing.
Ooh, all in one?
Because it's little.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
I'm taking half a bite. Crunchy.
I was just going to say, pardon the crunching.
I think I'm going to have this other half of it. You talk first.
Okay. All right. The smell is very indicative of the taste. Because the taste is very corn forward. And I like the texture of it a lot. The texture of it is thick and it has a little bit of grain to it.
Yeah. There's some texture going on.
It's not just, it's not like a smooth processed, I guess is the better word. It's not like a smooth processed version of a corn chip. It tastes like, I don't know, more unrefined in the best way possible.
Yes, that's a good way of saying it.
Yes. So they're all different kind of like sizes, just like I guess like a Fritos dipper would be.
Yeah, it's more like the Fritos Scoop. Like the Fritos Scoops saw these and was like, let's do that. And Fritos Scoops are delicious.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan. But these might have it over on them. I mean,
I'll tell you, the flavor is not. It's not mild. I mean, it's not.
It's not wussy.
Yes, that's exactly the word I was looking for. It's not wussy.
No, it's got some zing to it.
Yeah, and it's not like a. I can definitely taste. There's that little bit of that cotija cheese.
Yeah,
there's like a little bit of that at the end. Definitely a chili powder in there, and maybe what's the green? Cilantro, maybe? It says cilantro is on elote usually.
Lime?
Maybe lime.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have one more.
Okay. I think I will join you.
Yeah. So...
You know what it's kind of like? And this is the basest of terms, but it's like a Frito lay with a Cool Ranch Dorito. And 9 months later, these came.
Right.
And maybe it should be celebrated annually when...
So a Frito... Okay, a Frito scooper...
Right, a Fritos Scoop.
Had a baby with a Cool Ranch Dorito.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, that's a holy child right there.
That's a holy child. Beautiful bag.
Jen and the bags.
Look at these flowers. Look at these beautiful Mexican-inspired colors.
It's true.
With the background woven rug.
It's very bright. You know, I think Trader Joe's has the same thing, but without the elote.
Yes. They do make a plain, I was going to say that. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
They do make a corn chip dipper that doesn't have any flavor on it.
Yeah. But now that we've had these, I don't quite see why we'd ever...
No, me either. These are, well, okay, we need to give our ratings.
Okay. I think we've telegraphed it.
These, I will give a 9.5.
Oh. You know, I think that might be the highest grade we've given.
I think so, too.
And I'm totally with you. These are some of the best corn chips I've ever eaten.
Yes.
These... Sometimes, like, we tend to gravitate more towards the tortilla chips of late.
Yeah.
So we were kind of...
there's two different kinds of corn chips as well, you know. Well, I'm sure there are probably even more than two, but the kind that you buy in the store, there's usually two choices, which is the standard tortilla chip, like a regular brand would be like Tostitos or, you know, I guess Tostitos is probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
Or there's the Frito type. And they'll have a soft spot for the Frito type.
I'm Team Frito.
Yeah, like if you had a bowl of chili, for example, and you wanted to dip something in your chili.
Fritos are
not these.
They're always thicker and they always have like more corn flavor. Like the tortilla chips are always slightly more muted. It's more refined. And
the Fritos, we have to say too, the Fritos have a kind of deep fried flavor.
Yeah, they taste,
they're decadent. They're, more of a greasy treat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as a kid, cheese doodles on one side, Fritos on the other. I'm a happy guy.
And the Frito scoopers, I don't know how long those have existed, because when I was a kid, they didn't have those. We only ever had those little regular Fritos.
Yeah.
Then later the scoopers came out. They're called Scoops.
Scoops.
Yeah. And I guess Trader Joe's version is just called dippers instead of scoops. But the idea, of course, is that you use it to dip in things.
Yes.
Because it's perfect to do that.
Even though it's these don't really need so much dip. The only thing I could see dipping in there is maybe like some guacamole. And I think it's got it right. They're leading us in the right direction because that's a neutral kind of...
Yeah, it would have to be a plain, not plain, but not like a really spicy...
Right. It doesn't need any of that.
Right. Ooh, like a
bringing it.
pure avocado guacamole would be good.
Right, one that they sit there and make at the table
Yeah, with
for
the
you.
mortar and pestle.
Right.
That would be good, but otherwise, I wouldn't want to put a chip. I wouldn't want to put a dip on there.
I wouldn't do that to these dippers.
Yes, these dippers, yeah, it would be an insult to these dippers.
Exactly.
So these are 150 calories for an ounce. Now, the only thing I'll say about that is these are heavy, so when you make your little serving, it might not look very big.
But you'll be happy as you're eating them.
Yes, they are so good. And there is a version of these that Aldi makes.
Yeah, I saw that it seems like the same. I wonder whether it's actually the same.
Might be the same.
Maybe we'll have to find out soon.
Yes. The Aldi, I think it's one of the, I don't even remember which brand, but they come around when the other street, taco street stuff comes around.
Yeah.
Like all the Mexican, like street food.
Yeah.
It comes around. So you can get them at Aldi, a version of them anyway, if you aren't near a Trader Joe's.
That's true.
So, yeah. I think these are very good, and if you see any other versions of these, maybe try them.
Also, I think that we're definitely going to branch out in the elote and actually try true elote to see.
Yeah, and there is a new Cheetos.
Oh yeah, we haven't been able to find those anywhere.
Yeah, there's.
Where are you?
Yes, if anybody knows where to find the elote Cheetos.
Oh, they don't call it elote though. I think they call it Mexican street corn.
Right. Okay.
It's elote.
Yeah. I keep seeing about their existence, but I've never seen them at any store that we go to. Nope. So those might be good. I don't know. But these are very good. Yes. And there are some other elote. Elote is kind of a hot flavor right now.
It is.
Because I've seen like dips that they make in the deli section that are elote flavored dips that have like cheese and corn in there that you...
I think Trader Joe's just came out with an everything but the elote, like a yogurt dip, or there's some sort of a...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they also have that seasoning.
Right, everything but the elote, which we also have to...
Yeah. So... if you are into this idea or not, I think that maybe if you never even thought about elote, you should think about it. You should get on the elote bandwagon.
We're going to be thinking about it a lot going forward.
Yes, elote.
I get it.
Okay, so I think with that, we'll see you next time on Fine Dining.
Fine dining, y'all.